So we're back, and I would advise buckling in for a long episode. My plan for this one is to, first of all, head on down there to where there is a stone and a wooden bridge leading off in different directions, and we'll see who we find down there. Then there afterwards, I think we're going to go and try and break out Halsin. Now, this episode's going to go one of two ways. We're either going to be able to successfully break Halsin out of the camp, get him back to the Emerald Grove, where we will have a confrontation with the goblins, or, in the more likeliest scenario, we're going to need to go into battle with Halsin, Shadowheart and myself, Bunda, in the goblin camp. But we'll see how it goes. This run hasn't always gone as I expected it to, despite having played this game quite a few times. I think I'm probably getting closer to 500 hours in this game now. So, we'll see. Anything can happen. But first of all, the confrontation down here. Now, I said that I want to make my playthroughs feel natural. This is where I'm going to break that because I know what's up ahead here, and this is an incredibly dangerous place to just stumble into. So, Bunda's going to go ahead alone.
Look at that beast. Seems almost too big to take flight.
You see the shadow going overhead there? That's part of why this is very dangerous to walk into.
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
This is your last chance!
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik. Now burn!
Can you imagine?
Stop wasting time, Beretha. You're not here to play with the locals.
Of course, Kithrak. We merely sought to...
No excuses. Question, kill, then move on. Find the weapon. Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
Facing that lot would be suicide. At least for now.
I've never seen that before. Just that wee moment where Bunda started talking to us. I've never seen that before. Okay. He's not wrong. And that's even the game telling me why this is a silly idea, which is why I've left Shadowheart behind. Right? Because I do want to have this confrontation. This could very much be suicide. Could very well be suicide.
What easy prey you make, walking right within my blade's embrace. These creatures are so simple to ensnare, Beretha. You mule too much about your task.
Forgiveness, Kithrak.
And as for you, tell me, why shouldn't I run you through this instant?
Now you see Shadowheart's behind me there. She's not. She's back up the hill. We'll try and use our insight here. Oh, it's just a... Oh. Berserker. That's a terrible idea because that would just start a fight. Yeah, even though I'm not getting any bonuses with it because it's a wisdom check, it makes sense. Like, if you were going to kill me, you would have done so already. You obviously want something. We can add our guidance to it. Come on. That's terrible. If we have inspiration, yep, we'll use that. We'll go again. Nice.
Perceptive for such an inferior creature. For you to keep sucking air, it is necessary for you to tell me something of worth. A vessel fell from the sky. We seek a precious weapon that was taken from it.
You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that of the artifact you carry. Somehow, it's afraid. You attune your mind to it. The artifact does not want to fall into the Gith Raiders' hands any more than it does the Absolute followers.
Help us find it, and I will leave your blood beneath your skin unspilled.
Did you see in that previous scene, if you go back 10 seconds there, if you see his sword and how it was just tracing a line, a squiggly line, albeit across my forehead? I'm pretty sure it pierced my skin at one point. You'll need to start from the beginning. What is this weapon you're after?
Do not speak. Your bleating offends my ears. Just stand still.
He begins to move his hand in a quick flurry of gestures.
Ah! He's... Good. Come on.
You realize he's casting Detect Thoughts.
All these skill checks that I'm going to need to make. Right, wisdom, resist the probing in your mind. Please. Yes! We've got no inspiration, so these need to land first time. We're doing it so far.
Nothing even approaching a useful thought in that skull. I ought to just kill you.
Okay. Ah. See, I would like to cast Detect Thoughts. But it's just because of the disadvantage that I have with that. I'm already at a -1. Guidance would just bring it back up to being on level with a 0. So I think I'll go for a could help. If you let me live. Search for this weapon, perhaps. That's got a +2 and at least a +1. So let's hope it's just a 10. If it's a 10, we can hit that, no problem. Yeah, it's a 50. Yeah. So if it's anything less than a 9, we're beat. And this is going to turn into a scrap, most likely. If it's anything higher than a 12, we're guaranteed to hit. It's not even close. So worst possible roll we could have done. Right. This is where Bunda dies. And this is why we left Shadowheart behind, because all it takes is one failure here. And this is going to turn into a bloody mess.
Help. Absurd. You're already a hindrance. Wasting my time. Beretha, rid us of this worm. I need to continue the hunt for the weapon.
At once. Attack her!
Watch this. In all likelihood, I don't get a single turn here. It's incredible. I have actually got a turn to take. So you see, I can't remember. I don't think I was at full health before that, but they've got me down to 6 health points. Now, what is the Arrow of Ilmater? What are the effects of that? Cannot regain hit points. Jeez. I think Ilmater's the god of suffering or something like that, so that tracks. So, what else to do but dash away? And this again is where that ring is really going to come in useful. Hey, flee combat, we already got away. I expected to die there, so fair enough. I suppose that is quite a natural interaction, is that you run upon these people, have a conversation with them, and realise you are so desperately out your depth that you have to run away. We did get warned by the game. My own character said this is suicide, and he wasn't wrong.
That's a bit. I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Okay, good. What we'll do is we'll head through the Blighted Village. I said buckle up at the beginning of this episode because it's going to be a long one. I think I've got a plan of how we split this into two. We'll do it like a part 1, part 2. Maybe not even. Maybe not even. Oh, I've searched all these. Oh yeah, so I have this as this part. Yep. Okay. So there's a bit of a fast route back to the Blighted Village, albeit this bridge is out and our character's tiny. We can still make that jump. Is it here? No. There is a spot where there's... Yep, it's right here. There we go.
That might be worth a look.
And I've just
Seems the
opened
Githyanki are
conversation.
keen to reclaim the artifact I carry. I can't afford that to happen. In fact, none of us can. That thing is shielding us somehow. I don't want to know what happens if we lose it.
Bunda stood in the big dirt pile. It's like that one in the previous 3 episodes ago, when Murkon was crouched in the river. Yeah, there must be more to the artifact. You were sent to take it, you must know why it's so important.
I only know what I know. I was ordered to retrieve it, and that's what I intend to do. The rest is immaterial to me.
I want to talk about your Shar worship.
I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
Like, I have no problems with Shar worshippers, if that's what concerns you.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shar. Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her?
I've heard that Shar worship is vilified by many, forbidden, outright in parts.
Well, if that troubles you, perhaps you should fetch the bailiff to arrest me. Ah, but there's no bailiff here, is there? Just leagues of wilderness and the dangers lurking within. We're in
She
this
threatened me?
together. But I'll happily go it alone. My faith will keep me company.
Turn to other matters. I feel like there should have been a way of me saying, like, yeah, look, I've heard that not many people like you guys, but I don't care. You know, there's bigger fish to fry at this moment in time. We can deal with all of that later. Yep, okay, that's fine. Right, now back to the point of what I was actually trying to do, which was dig a big pile of dirt. Right, let's see. Wooden chest. Hey, smoke powder bomb, that's amazing. Thieves' tools are always going to be useful. Not having a Starion out with all the buffs that he gets for looting will be important. It'll be important to have as many of them as we can. Now I'm taking this really weird route because I like to fill out the blank spots of the map, and that wee spot there is going to annoy me. But yeah, I'm just filling out the blank edges. Now here is the detour that I'm taking us to. And if you just hold your ear up to this door.
As you approach, a guttural scream and a succession of quick bangs rattle the door.
And it's exactly what you think it is.
A low moan. Someone, or something, is having a bit of fun.
Bit of a frisk. Hello? Anybody in there?
Go away!
Okay.
Leave it. Whoever's inside doesn't want an audience, and I don't want to fight.
Yeah, but I do. Shadowheart disapproves. That's not great.
What the hell are you doing?
This'll be funny. I'm laughing at your puny rotting. Okay, we'll go for it. We've made a decision. We're going to back ourselves. At least a 10. Let's see it. Yes, there we go.
Puny!
The guy with his shoulders going.
I am virile! I am
Enough! Oh, a moment ruined. Passion squished like slow goats underfoot. Oh, we leave.
I have never had this interaction not come to blows. They two are just off. I kind of like that. I didn't want it to ever have to come to blows. I just wanted to laugh at the moment. I like that ending. That's good. Almost always that ends in a fight, so that was nice. Loose boulder. Anything underneath the loose boulder? Pile of bones. Yeah, nothing else. Just a quick bit of looting here, folks. Yeah, no, almost always that fight ends in some that interaction ends in some kind of fight. That's how used to it is. It turns into a scrap every time.
Anything of use?
I mean, you can understand why it would end up that way. It's, you know, shame on their part of being exposed in the way that they have, frightened, fear of what you might do, them being exposed, feeling vulnerable. Like, you can understand why. I completely get it from them, but they die every time. They are strong though. The big one, I think they've got like 68 health or something like that. It's quite a strong troll, I think they are. And then the bugbear, they're quite strong as well, like 40 odd health or something like that. So it's a decent scrap. I'm not sure if there was any difference in what the XP I got there compared to what you would get if you had to fight them.
A feast fit for an ogre.
Or an ogre, maybe not a troll.
Notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat.
Right, let me see. Strength will probably not be the best. Sleight of hand, +3. We'll go for it. Plus you get your guidance bonus. That won't do. Can we try something else?
Strained by your clumsy technique, the
Oh,
blade
no.
snaps in two.
Oh well.
A sharp metal fragment pokes out of the meat. It's of no use to you.
Remove? What? Okay. Look, that dagger wasn't anything crazy. It wasn't important to my build, but it would be nice to have to sell off or something like that. I promise you there's not that much looting left of this first area. I don't know what to call this map because I usually refer to it as the Emerald Grove map, but it's not necessarily the Emerald Grove map. If it's just maybe the Sword Coast wouldn't be right, Faerun wouldn't be right. I don't know what this first map's called because even calling it the Act 1 map, it's not. The Underdark, Grimforge, the Mountain Pass, they're all in Act 1.
Weapon blueprints.
So
A master
if
blacksmith's work.
anyone knows and you're watching, please help me out.
Just quick ideas sketched out.
I'm going to do a quick reshuffling of my inventory because it's getting quite heavy. That might be why camp supply pack's getting a wee bit full. I'll split the water that I have here in half and send some to camp because I don't need to carry all of that. Same with the alchemist fire, don't need that many. If we ever do use quite a few of them, I can go back to my traveller's thing and pick them up. Oh right, Sword of Justice, that's right, I took that from the Paladins of Tyr. Right, Shadowheart can use it, and it does much better damage for her, so we will equip that for Shadowheart. Oh no, we won't. No, because it's... We'll do Speedy Reply for Shadowheart with, because we want the shield still. So we need something that's a one-handed weapon. The Paladin sword, the Sword of Justice, is a two-handed weapon. So we'll send that to camp. That means that she keeps her shield, which gives her 8 temporary hit points plus a +2 to her armor class. When the wielder hits an enemy with this weapon, they gain momentum for 2 turns. Yeah, sounds good. Can use that instead. And send this sword back to camp. Oh yeah, I'll send all my books that I've been collecting to camp. I have a full library by the end of this game. I probably have every book in the game twice. And as much as I'm not one for camp customization in most games, say like with Fallout for example, and Fallout 4, when you get to the Minutemen stuff and you can redesign your camps, I'm not really too in favour of that. I find it's just a bit of a kind of trivial extra most of the time. For me personally, I think it's a good design feature for any game to have. I would like it in this one if, say, for Gale, you could go over to his area and start placing the books in that. Sort of build it up like it's his own wee library at home, a home away from home library. I think there's some nice things that you could do for that sort of customization to the companions. I don't know why. I'm going to toggle tooltips off because it keeps on popping up in front of the things that I'm trying to send away. Okay, so we've got our weight down now, which is good. That's what I was concerned about there.
Blood? No, never mind.
There's a wee chest with some gold. Wonder if this guy will mind if I come and steal his booze and his cheese, or is it? No, it's not cheese. It's rotten eggs. Never mind. This guy's also an easy way to get some XP if you pick a fight with him and you kill him, but I'm not going to do that. Bunda wouldn't do it. It's out of character for him. But if you were trying to scrape together as much XP for this as possible, that would be one way to go about it. You can see, if I change over to keyboard and mouse, you can figure out exactly how much XP you need. So we'll go I for inventory. So yeah, 2,500 XP points we still need to be able to go up to level 5, and I really want to get to level 5. But yeah. Things we still need to do. I'm going to go to the goblin camp just now, but things that we still need to do in this area is down here investigating the swamp to finish off Kagha's storyline. In fact, that's what we'll do instead of going to the goblin camp for now. We want to go and investigate Kagha. I think it's Kagha. Yeah, we want to go and investigate what she's been up to, because we found that note hidden away in the chest in her room, and it was arranging a meet at a tree in the swamp, and there was a book with it talking about shadow druids and how they basically disagree with the way that the druid guild or whatever is carrying out its deeds. So there's something fishy going on with Kagha, and of course you see the way that she reacted to Arabella stealing the idol of Sylvanas, and the way that Wrath rejected her proposal to have her killed, to imprison her, to do whatever, you know. Wrath seems to be the voice of reason, but he's not getting his way because Kagha's the one that was left in charge, whilst Halsin went out to investigate the parasites. We know Halsin to be trapped in the goblin camp, so yeah, here we go. Oh, in fact, sorry, I'm all over the place right now. I'm all over the place. I'm thinking about this in lots of different ways right now, like in terms of what makes good storytelling for the way that you want to develop this. I'm thinking about it in terms of what's my level at for how well I can fare in a fight, and then I'm trying to link parts together that should be linked together. I need to go and get the last couple of potions that I can get from Auntie Ethel before this becomes unavailable. Spoiler alert, Auntie Ethel is not going to be at the Emerald Grove for much longer. I hope, given that I just saw her 2 seconds ago, doesn't mean she's going to be gone from here. Oh, it does.
No questions? All right.
Okay. Yeah, she's not down there, is she? She's usually in this wee corner here. Okay. Oh well, I guess we've gone a step too far. So let's head back to the Blighted Village and speak with her. So yeah, sorry, this episode's a wee bit all over the place. This should be us on track now. I've got a plan for it. Oh, both of us failed a survival check. If this ever happens to you, where you have survival checks and failed for both, find where your shovel is, pull it out, and then just shovel somewhere close to wherever the failed survival check was. There you go. Now you'll never fail a survival check again.
She went to see you. We know she did.
You know, absolutely. Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see me, Rena.
Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Stop this. We won't ask again.
Yeah, look, lower your weapons. I know this lady.
Sweetie, be careful.
He's with the hag.
Don't bloody stand there gaping. Get him!
Get me! Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this all about?
No time for mercy.
Ready.
Ouch. You keep your pitchfork and cleavers to yourselves. Guys, I didn't want to have to do this, really.
Oh, my stars. I didn't mean for this to happen.
Well, what happened? It sounded like a heated argument.
Those poor boys were looking for their little sister, Mayrina. The girl who's staying with me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
This is all my fault. But I made a promise. Mayrina begged me not to breathe a word if they came looking for her.
Okay.
And my word is my bond. That poor thing will be distraught. We can't let her know. It'd break her poor heart. I'd best get going, but please stop by my house. I'd like to thank you proper.
Ethel's less helpless than she made out. I don't trust her.
Yeah, again, I'm playing this as if I was completely oblivious to everything. Why did they guys set about me like that? If you're not setting about Ethel in that kind of manner, given that you believe her to have kidnapped your sister, but then some guy comes by and says, "Hey, I know this lady, leave her alone." Why would you suddenly start attacking that person? It doesn't make sense. It's quite a irrational response. I've always felt sorry for those guys in previous playthroughs, but I don't really feel sorry for them anymore. They don't seem like the brightest.
Chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
This isn't going to go down too well.
The place has a quiet sense of calm. You can't see anything strange.
Completely oblivious. Oh, is somebody watching me? Nope. Alright. Blissfully moving on my merry way.
Someone wasn't as fortunate in their choice of campsite as us.
Ah, some good spells here. Half-eaten apples. Yum. Get them in my camp supply pack. They will be tasty for dinner.
That might be worth a look.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ooh, forgot how good this chest was. Look at all of this. Loads of supplies. Beautiful. Thank you. And condolences. Now, let me use some of these camp supplies. That's me get 20, almost 21 long rests worth of camp supplies. So, we're doing rather
you
well.
carry a Githyanki relic.
Ooh.
I will have an explanation. Or your head.
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again.
What's going on? Why are you two arguing?
Lae'zel thinks I have something important to her people. She's deluded, clear.
Lies. She carries an heirloom of my people. I must know why.
Now, Lae'zel's 100% in the right here. Okay? And Shadowheart's lying out her arse. But Shadowheart's the main companion for my quest here. Yeah. And in saying that, number 2 does make absolute sense. I do agree with Shadowheart. It's important. We need it. Yeah, we'll go with number 2.
You hear that, Lae'zel? It's called common sense.
Tisk. You seek reason and dishonor.
Right, stop this. There's no sense in us fighting with each other.
Incorrect. Judicious bloodletting settles feuds and roots out the weak, the deceitful.
Do you hear this, tribe? Our lives are at stake, and she wants us to turn on each other.
No others. Just you and me.
Rest, both of you. Tempers will be cooler in the morning.
I doubt this one's wits will be any sharper by then.
I do not wish to spill blood here. Come daylight, we will find a place to end this.
Fine. You can accept you're wrong, or we'll be rid of you permanently. Either way, I win.
She just turns her nose up at her like she's caught wind of a bad smell.
You had every chance to look the other way, but here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned.
Yeah, see, I get this from Shadowheart. It is entirely dishonourable, but she's admitting that she knows Lae'zel would be able to take her in a fair fight. And so she's gone for the nighttime approach, catching her when she's sleeping. So it's very dishonourable, but it was her best chance of survival, because if they two got up in the morning and started fighting, when it went down well. Right, but I'll try and persuade her. Shadowheart, stop. You don't have to do this. Oh no. Ooh, that was close. Right.
She's a liability. It's the artifact we need, not her.
You're right.
Let me up, and I'll show you.
Cooperate, Lae'zel, for your own sake. Stop antagonising.
Surrender, A disgusting notion.
Oh no.
You had better warm to that notion very rapidly, or your journey ends here. We needn't be enemies. There's plenty of those to go around already.
What would you have? That we be friends?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes, instead of each other. They wouldn't stand a chance.
Nice. Good resolution. I like it. Friends and all that. Fantastic. Gonna have a wee chat with... Oh no, I thought it was Volo that was wanting to talk as well. Hello.
Will's brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning embers of Joaquin's rest, then Floric's face as she tells you of Ravengard's abduction.
Hells. Older Ravengard's been taken.
Yes, Strauss set fire to the inn and stole away the Duke.
Then we need to seek him out and get him to safety. You see, Grand Duke Ravengard is my father. I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him.
Then the choice is clear. We should rescue Duke Ravengard.
Thank you. That means a lot. But I wonder, what makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
Okay, noted. Alright, off to sleep everyone. Okay, not like a lark. Oh, Shadowheart's wanting to chat.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Something important.
Okay. Well, now I'm intrigued. Do continue.
I could have died in that pod, back on the Nautiloid. You could have died, spending precious moments trying to free me, but you did it anyway. I owe you my life. Twice over, in fact. You supported me against Lae'zel. I may not have survived that night without you. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me, at least from what I can remember. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a dark justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a dark justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
Well, thank you for sharing.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
Look, I want to talk about what happened with Lae'zel.
We aren't dear friends now, if that's what you're asking. But I trust we can all sleep a little more soundly in camp now.
That's good. So I'd rather keep things friendly between all of us.
You have an interesting definition of friendly, but yes.
Okay. Thanks for sharing. So I've learned something new about Shadowheart. Okay, let's head on over here. Gotta be careful over here. So it comes up as the Druid Sanctuary. An initiative has been rolled. So, you can see there are 6 enemies. Get the 2 big tree creatures here, the woodwods, and then 4 of the ancient Mud Mephits. What are they called? Mephits? Yeah, Mephits. 2 in the back there. Okay. So, this is a battlefield. We will start by going into a frenzy. That'll give us the extra attack. And that hideous scream. Let me see if I've got... Yeah, I've got an arrow of ice. Are they... Yeah, they're only resistant to poison, so ice will be good. Lands a 10. It's pretty good. I'm going to step a wee bit away from Shadowheart, just because we don't want area of effects affecting us. Now they're at 13 health. We'll try a level 1 guiding bolt. And it kills it off, that's good. First attack and we've already got 1 down. We'll put the great weapon, or the spiritual weapon of a great axe out there. And hopefully as they all start to move closer, that axe can start swinging. Now, here is the trouble with these creatures, is that they can summon younger Mephits. You want to eliminate the ancient Mephits first, because with them, when they die, goes away the other smaller Mephits. All the while being careful of these woodwods, because they've got high health. I think they've got 54 health or something to that effect, something quite high. So these young Mud Mephits are here now. And if we try and move away, they're going to get opportunity attacks, so we'll just take a swing. We miss. That's fine. What I might do is, can I come round? No, I can't. So we'll move in just a bit tighter on them. Yeah, every one of these ancient Mephits are going to have in a summon. Okay. I have a thought. No, not that. Yeah, smoke powder bomb, I'm thinking. But I might try and aim it further out to get these 2 in it. What did it say it would do damage-wise? Yeah, maximum of 21, so it's not going to kill either of these 2, but it'll take them down low. And I don't know if that is going to actually hit both of them. I wish it would show an area of effect circle. Because my only other option is to throw it here, which may kill all of these young Mud Mephits, but it will also likely kill the spiritual weapon after. When they all take damage, they'll all explode. I'll hold off on it just now because I don't think it's a solid plan yet.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
I don't have any spare weapons, do I? The spell sparkler. Nature's snare. Yeah, we'll throw the spell sparkler. We can go and pick it up afterwards. And it's a miss. That's fine. We'll back off a wee bit. End our turn. And then So it's not a concentration spell, this. And it's also not actually a spell. I should probably always cast this, shouldn't I? As well as adding Shield of Faith, which is a concentration spell. Okay. So this round's really just for preparation, because these two are going to come in closer. So that means the Shadowheart only takes half damage to slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning damage. She's also up to 19 armor class. It should make it almost not impossible, but incredibly unlikely that she'll die in this fight. There's another Mephit. This great axe is having a nightmare. Been a slow fight so far. Very slow. Right, we can't. Maybe we could. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna run and jump, which gets us in range of this guy who's already on 16 health. Take a reckless attack and hopefully kill. No. But that's alright. Next turn. Or, no, Shadowheart should start doing damage on these guys that are approaching on her. Oh, that's bad. We'll back off a wee bit here. Then we can... That's concentration spell. Oh, wait, hold on. That's not concentration. That's strange. It's not really anything else that I need to do. It's good. Opportunity attack. It's always nice to have. It would be nice if Shadowheart was level 5 to cast Spirit Guardians right now. Great! You've landed a hit. Third time's a charm. Bunda's still dodging. Oh, he's lucky. Oh, come on! He's just gone miles away from me. Not piercing shot, sorry. Reckless attack.
That won't take me yet.
Good. And then a frenzied strike. Oh, come on! This fight's brutal. Right, bring yourself over here now, Shadowheart. You'll miss, yep. And then cast Guiding Bolt level 1 on this guy and hopefully finish him. No, well actually, we'll cast a Sacred Flame. Yeah, Sacred Flame. Ah, 4. Yeah, leave it there. Was she entangled? No. Right, we need to be careful because if we get too surrounded with the young Mud Mephits, when they explode they deal damage. So we've got to be careful of that. As we're going to see here, there you go. Done some damage to the other Mud Mephits though, which is great news. Ah! This fight's getting out of hand. We'll try a frenzied strike. Oh my god, why? Why are my attacks so poor? Frenzied strain. Right. Whoa! This one Mud Mephit must have summoned in practically everyone. And then we'll take a ranged shot on this guy. Nice! Right, this fight is cleared up immensely now. We're going to bring in Bunda. I know there's still one up here. It's just him plus this young here, which must be his young, I suppose. If we kill him, then this one will die. And then we'll get the two woodwards that are still full health to contend with. We will try... level 1 inflict wounds on the big woodward here. And it hits! Also breaks entangled. Which means we can back off a little more. Ah, forgot it would be him. When I saw the opportunity attack, but I for some reason I only calculated it as being this Mephit here. We're going to cast Sanctuary on ourselves. Here we go. Well, that was incredibly silly of me. I think for Bunda's bonus action on this turn, we're going to take a speed potion. Whoa, 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 whoa. 28 damage? Where did that come from? And another 28? When did you become... no, when did you become a tank? You've always been a tank, but what on earth is that? That was huge.
Got to focus.
Right, well, we'll leave Shadowheart as is, because she's in Sanctuary. If I cast a spell, it'll break that, and this woodward's in our area, so that's fine. Right, we'll kill this Mephit. Yep, he's going to dash over to us. One attack from Bunda here could kill this Mephit. If it was anything like the other attacks that he's been making. Right, we've almost got him dead. We'll bring Shadowheart back into the fight a little. Can she cast a guiding bolt from all the way over there? She can off of the woodward, we'll go for that then. Nice, 17 damage, it's good. Brilliant. Why is he turning to do that? There we go. Right, we're just down to this one guy left. Big smack. Big smack. No, one last hit. He's down to 2 health. Go on, Shadowheart, let's get out of the entanglement there. Firebolt. That's how it's done. That's a good wee scrap. Oh, my guy's lethargic. Coming off of that speed potion. What are these wings again? Yeah, elixir of poison resistance. I'm sure there will be other uses for these types of potions at some point. Now, the primary reason that we came here. Oh, sparkle hands. Yep. If you walk up to this tree on its southern side,
Must be the tree from the note to Kagha. What's that cleft there?
there's a wee crevice. If I can get unentangled. There we go. Letter to Kagha. Kagha. Alden has sent word of your progress. I am pleased that the Rite of Thorns has begun. I depart soon from Cloakwood to Baldur's Gate. Should you need further aid from my circle, now is the time to ask. Once cloistered, the Emerald Grove will be the Shadow Druid's domain, and you, its first Druid. In Faldorn's memory, Archdruid Aelis. Kagha is up to no good. We'll go back and pick up our Spell Sparkler. Yep, that's the one. Right. Shadowheart. It's not that hard. Come on. Here we go. Then there's one chest just out this way. How many spell slots has Shadowheart got left? None! We used them all in that
Still
fight.
alive, so that's progress.
Oh, do I need to take another long rest then? I think we might need to. Just to be on the safe side. Map. Head up to the Emerald Grove environs. I say that environs, it never sounds right. Maybe mispronouncing it. Yeah, so I will take a long rest. Why not? We have the camp supplies for it. We're actually up to 21 after having taken that long rest from before, due to picking up some more camp supplies. Unless that long rest didn't require camp supplies. No. It must have. Hey, Scratch, come here.
Dog pants through a ball held firmly in his mouth.
Did you see for a second there Shadowheart was ready to jump in front of me? No, no, no. Scratch knows who the master is. Let me see. Sleight of hand. Let's get a good chance. Distract him with one hand and slip the ball from his jaw with the other. Success.
He relinquishes the ball. It is well chewed and slick with drool.
Yeah, gotta pet him. So now that we have this ball, we can bring Scratch out with us as a summon, if we wanted to. I don't like doing it because I've never seen Scratch die in combat, and I don't intend to. So I'm happy to stay well away from that.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you, if now's a good time.
Every day, like for someone who likes to keep herself to herself, she's now got all of these things that she wants to share. I don't want to be too rude. Given the way that I kind of ended off the last conversation with her, I'll just say, I'm all ears.
It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you. Use the tadpole. The connection. Come into my mind. I don't remember how it started. Only how it ended. I was fleeing. she asked my name. I can't remember what I said. I can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home with Lady Shah. It hurts. That's all I remember.
Yeah, well, it's no wonder you're so dedicated to Shar. You feel like you owe your life to her.
Lady Shah. But yes, her and those who saved me and taught me her ways. The Mother Superior. She made me who I am. At least as best as I can remember. She taught me, trained me, punished me when I failed her. Which was often.
Yeah, you must have been important to her.
Perhaps I was. She sent me on this mission after all.
Excellent. So there's a wee bit more of the lore of Shadowheart, the Daughter of Darkness. Now we have a Shadow Druid to confront. And her little rat minions. Hi Timber. Glad you don't want to bite me again. Wasn't nice of you last time. I feel like anytime you run in here it's like, stop the count! Stop the count! Try to call an end to something potentially terrible here. You have some explaining to do.
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor.
Yes, you did. But I know the truth. You mean to take the grove for the Shadow Druids.
What?
Ah, you're caught.
That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Mistress Ollerton, I can explain.
Shh, shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Kagha, what is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
Well, you see, Kagha's a Shadow Druid. She means to convert the circle.
A Shadow Druid? Kagha, have you lost your mind?
You and Elsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Is that not the whole point of druids?
Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
The choice is made. Kagha, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Ollerton.
Yeah, so we're going to try and detect Kagha's thoughts here. See how well that goes. I know we're going to get a minus with it to start. But I'd like to give it a go. Oh, nice. Success.
With the grove taken for Cloakwood, the Circle will see that I'm right. The Great Mother will guard us from all danger.
Yeah, you're so desperate to be proven right, it's made you forget who you really are.
Yes. When the darkest hour fell, it was us that brought light. Sylvanas demands we illuminate shadow, not hide within it.
Oh.
How was I so blind?
Careful, Kagha. The shadows don't forgive.
To the shadows no longer. You've no power over me.
You would question my power. Mother Earth, hear me. Grant me your wrath.
Well, that convincing was easier than I expected. What did Findle ever do to you? Why did you go over and attack him like that? Okay. Shadowheart's turn first. She's rolled higher in initiative than Bunda. That's rare. I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds. Oh, and it does indeed. Wounds were most certainly inflicted. And then we'll do a wee flourish, why not? Oh, this poor guy here's no making it. Go on. Whoa, where are you going? What are you doing? Big hit there. He's down to 1 health. If someone can breathe on him, that'd be great. Oh, whole person. Oh no, poor Findo. I was hoping to do this without anyone dying. Nice, big crit on them there. That's whole person. Anytime you land an attack on someone who is under the whole person effect, they it'll always be a crit. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so we're going to do a reckless attack, which might end us. Yeah, straight dead. And then we're going to go over and do a frenzied strike on Pinta, which should kill them. Gone. And then it's just Olodin left. Half health. She'll probably convert again. No? Why have you swapped into your own moonbeam? It's nearly gone. We can cast... Nope. Well done, Shadowheart. I was expecting that to miss. Fight done. Oh, whoa. Calm down, Silver. Nice.
The wolf's fur bristles. He wants to jump, wants to bite.
I'm on your
His
side.
eyes dart back and forth as he sniffs the air. He can't see them anymore, but he can smell them. Many strangers.
Right, calm down. Shh, it's alright.
The wolf bares his teeth. He doesn't take orders from you. He would chase you down if not for his
No wonder
master.
Shadowheart's feared of these things. Why is it acting that way? Right, let's speak with Kagha.
You once called me a monster. Seems I've proven you right.
You're damned right, joining the Shadow Druids. What were you thinking?
I was thinking I could make us safe. A foolish notion. To think we'd find comfort in shadow. I endangered a child. I betrayed the Sekul's trust. We will stop the right and I will stand trial.
Good.
My fate lies with Sylvanas. May he have mercy.
And what of Zevlor's people?
We will grant them safe harbor until they depart.
Good.
Meanwhile, help us contend with the goblins. Perhaps we can dissuade them from attacking.
Silly. If you think that we're getting the goblins to stop at anything.
I'll fill that one later.
Okay. Success. Now, I think I'm going to hand it off there because it is going on 70 minutes. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed. We've been quite productive in this one. We've met the Githyanki that are out searching for the artifact that we hold. We have had a run-in with Auntie Ethel. And yeah, we've discovered the plot of Kagha and the Shadow Druids and managed to set things to right. So in the next episode, I'm going to have a word with Zevlor, and we'll probably take on the Goblin Camp. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.